Oh, the Morning Brew, and it's like an all food truck Tuesday with us. I love it. Julian Griego from the Street Food Institute is here.
Yes, sir.
And you guys, I think this is just the coolest thing. Because you guys are not just one truck, but 3 trucks.
Yeah.
And then you came out of C&M.
Well, we are the Street Food Institute.
Right.
First and foremost, we're a nonprofit educational organization. We're a training organization. And we use food trucks as our means to train people.
And this isn't just to own a food truck. This is entrepreneurial training in general, right?
Food service entrepreneurial training, yep.
Yeah.
So,
and so what does that mean, and how does that kind of work, too?
So we have a program here in town. We started the program partnering with C&M. That's kind of where we started
About
last year.
2 or 3 years ago?
Just about 2 years ago. And we were in our
Was it part of the culinary program that they had?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we partnered with C&M to offer our program, and what we do is we reach out to people who want to learn about starting food service businesses. And it could be a food truck, it could be a restaurant, it could be catering, packaged food. So our original partnership started with C&M, and that's where we started the program. And then we've moved on, and we've now grown to Santa Fe Community College, where we offer a similar program.
Cool.
We offer a program through the South Valley Economic Development Center, the Mixing Bowl Kitchen, which is great because then we have the opportunity to reach out to the general public as well. So people who are not necessarily culinary students.
This is why, when you think you see, like we were talking earlier, I thought that there was one food truck that was everywhere, but instead it's 3 food trucks that are everywhere.
We have three trucks, one that primarily runs in Santa Fe, 2 here in town. We've been so busy, each truck is busy all the time, so that's great for our organization. What's really unique and awesome about our program is our students come in, they become a part of our program, they become interns on our program, so they work on the truck. So all of our employees are previous students or current interns. And we've really seen some great growth in all of our students, and they get the opportunity to develop their idea. So our students come in, they have an idea of something they want to do, they have an idea of a type of food or food concept that they want to try out. And through our program, they're able to develop and grow that.
And this is some of them making some of the stuff.
Yeah, these are some of our Santa Fe students.
That looks good. What are they making there? That does not look like the inside of a food truck, though.
No, I'm not sure actually where that picture's taken.
I know that with a lot of the food trucks, you guys get to use, or have to use, commercial kitchens.
Absolutely, yeah.
And because you do all the prep work in the commercial kitchen, and then you transfer it to the truck, is that right?
Yes, most food trucks operate out of what's called a commissary kitchen, and that's where our partnership with South Valley Economic Development Center becomes so important.
Because they have the mixing bowl.
They have the mixing bowl kitchen, and that's an entrepreneurial hub, so it like fit together perfectly. Our program, with what they're doing there, we're able to help fill that kitchen, bring in new clients to that kitchen. So students through that program, they're trained in the same kitchen that they can actually start their business out of.
That's very cool.
So that's a pretty cool partnership. Our partnership with C&M has been great as well. Our students there, they are culinary arts students, and they have a unique opportunity to learn about starting their own business from the get-go. And they get some real-world training, which has been really great for our students.
Yeah, very cool. Well, at C&M, I know that they have a kind of a renewed emphasis on entrepreneurial training as well. You know, is that kind of where this grew out of, was those ideas?
I think so, yeah.
Over there?
I mean, yes, that's definitely part of the entrepreneurial growth that C&M is trying to encourage, which benefits our economy, benefits our students.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know that the epicenter downtown, which is like right about here in the window, right there in the window.
I just see green.
But that's going to be a new commercial kitchen too.
Yep, and we're hoping to be a big part of that growth as well.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the spots the city has plans to. One of the many things use that building for is to develop a commercial kitchen in the back for entrepreneurial training as well. The more food trucks, the merrier.
The more, the better.
Is the food truck business kind of a rising tide lifts all boats business?
I think right now some studies showed it's the highest growing facet of the restaurant industry.
Yeah. Is that a good thing? Is that like?
Yeah, I think it's great. I know that some restaurants brick and mortar restaurants become concerned, but it's a totally different experience. People go to a restaurant to enjoy the experience of being in a restaurant.
Sit down, have a server,
food trucks,
relax.
it's kind of a different thing.
Right.
You know? And I think the more the restaurant industry grows in Albuquerque, the better it is for everybody.
Right. So what do you guys teach in the class?
We teach...
and it's multiple classes too, right?
It is multiple classes. So the formats are similar. At C&M and South Valley Economic Development Center, I've actually been part of developing those classes. So students learn permitting, licensing, how to get financed. They learn how to develop their concept. They learn about costing. They learn about purchasing a food truck if that's what they're interested in. There's certain things you want to look for.
And then you have the auto shop guys teach them how to maintain it.
Well, that'd be a great kind of thing to work towards.
Right.
They do require quite a bit of maintenance.
Yeah.
They're moving kitchens, they're mobile kitchens. And,
Right.
I mean, you see our truck there, but
Right.
they do get a little beat up. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, they literally are an office on wheels.
Yeah.
So how do you maintain one? Yeah, there's your truck right there in front of the rail yards. And I ate there just 2 weeks ago.
Awesome.
And there was some breakfast stuff that wasn't your regular breakfast stuff.
So we did,
like there's the breakfast burritos and that stuff at the rail yards, and you guys take an entirely different tack.
That's what we kind of pride ourselves on, I think, with our food, is we take stuff that we like to take food that's common, so people are familiar with it,
Right.
but then throw from different twists.
What are some of those examples? I'm trying to remember the menu, but I can't.
One of our breakfast burritos at the rail yard market, it's a breakfast burrito with scrambled eggs, green chili, and cheese.
Right.
We use really good cheese. We use fresh eggs, but instead of using bacon, we use pork belly.
That's right.
And pork belly
Yeah.
is bacon. Some people get it confused with other things, but
Yeah.
if you take pork belly and you cure it and smoke it, slice it and bake and cook it, then it's bacon. We take pork belly, we sear it, and we braise it, so we cook it in a rich stock for about 4 or 5 hours.
You're making
Then we
me
chill
so
it,
hungry right
slice
now.
it. So it's kind of like a.
So hungry.
I describe it as a combination of chicharrones and bacon. It's like this
Oh,
weird
man.
mashup of those. So it's really rich and really flavorful. And we do a lot of things like that with our food. What's also really cool about our food is that we're constantly featuring our students' creations. So I'll ask our students, pick one item that defines your concept best. And so they test that recipe out.
Because one of the shticks kind of with having a food truck is finding a specific concept for that food truck, right?
Yeah, I think it's good to have a theme, a solid theme, or
Right.
something that makes you unique.
Right.
'Cause-
We had the Greek restaurant guys food truck last week, the Greek
yeah.
Geeks.
Yep.
And they were great, because they're fun. It was very specifically Greek food.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that variety is good for everything,
Right.
for the whole community. Yeah.
Right. Do you guys go to the food truck Tuesdays?
We do Trucking Tuesday in the morning.
Right.
We did a little earlier on in the season. We've kind of strayed away from it recently.
there's a
because we have
season?
Yeah, I think the food truck season is kind of the summer, beginning of the summer, into the late fall.
Oh.
In the wintertime, we don't do as much business because it's outdoors.
Right.
And that's again, when we talk about restaurants versus food trucks, that's maybe an advantage that they have.
Right.
Restaurant seasons are generally towards the holiday season, right?
Well, let's check in with Mama Bees real quick here, because they are out there making us something that smells awesome.
Excited.
Do you smell those half pounds?
I didn't know it was coming to breakfast.
Oh, look, what are you guys making?
Hey there, Dad.
Is that the eggs for the huevos rancheros?
Yes, it is. I'm getting ready to throw some huevos rancheros together for you guys. Potatoes are all done. We got some fresh red chili. We're ready to rock.
Oh, it looks wonderful. We are drooling in here. We're going to be back in a couple of seconds with our friends from the Balloon Museum. We're going to be directed.
Yeah, it's great.
It'll be fun. All in the morning brew with friends. Lee looks so hungry out there.